want to have fun in the sun, but too much sun can be harmful. So let's go find out what you can do to protect yourself while you're soaking up the rays. What I want people to know is, like, what do they need to look for if they think or suspect like they have skin cancer? Like, what does it look like? What does skin cancer look like?
Well, there's three major types of skin cancers that we see. The most common being basal cell carcinoma, and we see a ton of it where we live because we work outdoors a lot. We have a lot of farmers, and of course mail carriers. Anybody who works in the oil field has experienced a lot of sun over their lifetime, and these are pearly red raised lesions that come up mostly in sun-exposed areas, and they don't heal. It's something out of the ordinary. And then squamous cell skin cancer is the next aggressive. It's also along those same lines. We see it in lighter skin patients who had too much sun or bad sunburns or like to go to tanning beds. And you know, it's a red scaly bump that just comes up quickly. It's not healing. Something's not right. Of course, the deadliest form of skin cancer is melanoma. And melanoma incidences have gone up, partly because of tanning bed use and a variety of other reasons. But that's the one that's like a black lesion, changing quickly, has a lot of colors, and there's something that just does not look right, like a mole that does not look like the other ones. And that's the one we have to act quickly on. We've got to get it out of there. We may have to send you to surgery or oncology. So there's quite a variety of lesions that we look for, and so screening is super important, especially where we live, having so much sun exposure.
What type of testing would a person have to undergo?
So if I'm worried, we do a total body skin check. Some people will come in and just say, hey, can you check this one? Can you check this one? A lot of people, I really like checking them head to toe. So what I'll do is, if you're, say, wanted to get this mole check, lean back for me. We look at it with our eyes. We look at the lesion. Sometimes we'll use a device called a dermatoscope, and this lesion looks, of course, like a very benign mole. And then you have some sunspots, you know, on your cheeks as well. If we are worried, we do what's called a skin biopsy, and that's where we would numb it with lidocaine and take it off. So it's based on a clinical exam, and then if we're concerned, we send the lesion to pathology. And that we work, you know, with the pathologist to make the right diagnosis for the patient. Okay. But a lot of times we can just look at it and say, totally fine, or I can look at it and go, I'm very concerned.
What should people do if they're going to lay out by the pool or going out to the lake? What do you want them to keep in mind?
Okay, sun protection. So not just sunscreen, but a wide brim hat. Wear a sun shirt. If you're a fisherman, buy the shirt that has the long sleeves. They even have fisherman's masks now. Seek shade. Try not to go out in the middle of the day. Just use, you know, common sense and really good sun protection. Like, the sun protective clothing has gotten so good. Sunscreen 50 and above, reapply. Don't put it on at 10, think it's still working at 4. You have got to reapply. So just, you know, take care of your skin, take care of your children's skin. You know, we don't want bad sunburns because it does increase your risk of melanoma.
So whether you are laying out by the pool or having fun at the park, remember, always wear your sunscreen. Well, enjoy the sun and protect your skin.